To go live. Hello, everybody. All you writers out there, it is time for you to learn everything you need to know to write, publish, and promote that amazing book. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins here with our superstar author, Joanie Lindenmeyer, and we go live every Friday to share tips that you need to write an amazing best-selling book fast. So today, welcome, Joanie.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Good day to you, and you look fabulous. Hi,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you. So do you. Joni was just here for Motor City Pride. We had 2 days of book signings, and she got that sparkly, beautiful necklace, which is very colorful, here in Detroit. And now she's back in Oregon with all of her colors exploding. I hope nobody can hear the power washer outside. It's very loud, so I hope you can't hear it. But if you do, it's because my patio and house are about to be very clean.
Hey, congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you. It was, yeah. So, anyway, clean, that's a great word to talk about writing. But today, Joni and I are going to continue talking about how our book, Joyously Free, released for Pride 2024, is all about a mission. It's more than a book. And Joni and I are on a quest to speak to colleges, universities, companies, corporations, organizations, nonprofit, book clubs, wherever there's a group that is open to learning about how we can all be free to live and love as we so desire. Joni, you want to talk about our mission with the book, please?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And I'm going to make this short and sweet because you've taught me less is more. The mission is love always wins. That's the mission. Love always wins. Then you put a capsule around it. And I was thinking this morning, it's like the three C's: courage, confidence, and collaboration. That's
Yes.
how this book is. That's how our lives are. And in doing that, we can live truthfully and joyously free. And that's
Yes.
the burst. That's the burst. When you get to that point in your life and you share that with others, which is what our book does. So, again,
Yes.
love always wins. Confidence, courage, collaboration. Oh, my gollies.
Yeah, beautifully said, Joni. Beautifully said. Absolutely. So the courage and confidence are two things that we pack into every page for people who are LGBTQ plus or trying to figure out their identity. And then the courage and confidence also come into play for parents of LGBTQ plus people so that they can figure out how to create a safe space for their children, whether they're 5 years old or 85 years old.
Yes.
Or not, well, anyway, to create a safe space to nurture the child, no matter what age they are when they come out and express their true identity. And then the courage and confidence also applies to allies. And we have a special chapter for allies in the book because people who might not even have any personal vested interest in the issues affecting queer people might want to help just out of the goodness of their heart. But how do they start? So we provide
Right.
the resources. But Joni and I are
Right.
putting out a call to action right now for you to help us spread the word and showcase this powerful message, especially in companies, corporations, organizations, because this can help boost employee morale, which manifests in better business. When you have employees who feel valued and celebrated and respected, they're going to do a better job. And that outreach trickles down to the customers. And when you have values rooted in inclusivity and celebration of everybody, you're going to do advertising and outreach that helps everybody as well. So, Joni, one
You know,
way
and,
we
and
start,
at, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, you
I
please.
interrupted. Okay, I was just going to say, and all of that adds to a healthier community. I've been talking to people in the Brookings, Oregon area lately, and they're like, things are changing, Joni. Things are getting better. People are being more touched in their hearts and being more welcomed. And it's just amazing to see that what you're just talking about, that boost of morale, wherever that happens, businesses, churches, schools, community, it just is all good. And what a time we need this for our world. What a time we need this for our world. So yeah, I
Yes.
love what you say. You are always so articulate, Elizabeth. It blows me away. It's like, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with
Oh,
that. You are right
thank
on
you.
with your words.
Thanks, Joanie. So you and I saw this corporate commitment to celebrating LGBTQ plus people and diversity in general in full effect at the Motor City Pride Parade a few weeks ago, when there were huge contingencies representing major companies such as Delta Airlines, Mercedes-Benz, Lazy Boy, Ford Motor Company. And that was so exciting. So our mission now is to speak at groups at places like that can also receive the book Joyously Free at half the retail price, so $12.50 per book. And that is really exciting so that everyone in attendance can leave with our book in their hands, which is absolutely life-changing, heart-changing, mind-opening, mind-blowing. And the
Yes,
feedback that we're getting is awesome. Joni, you've been at multiple prides already, and you're also
yes,
going to 6 more. You've been at 4, you got 10
yes.
total, including San Diego She Fest and the San Diego Pride, Palm Springs Pride, and others. So what's the feedback you're getting on the book?
Excellent, excellent. Everybody is saying they love hearing the stories of the 32 contributors, and I think there's one with Bernie Lindley, and he's a pastor at the Episcopal Church, and he comes right out there with truth and honesty about how to support LGBTQ as a pastor. He's grown so much. And then we have Marquet Simpson, and she talks about how her drag queen daughter just exuded love and information and knowledge, and her whole growth in that as a woman, as a mom. And then we have Canette Babb, who talks about some family drifting and some hard stuff in a family to accept the LGBTQ world, and how does that relate to their religion and spirituality. And so at all these events that I'm going to, my favorite part, and I'm going to do it right here because I love it, I love to show the
Yes.
220 page 220 of our contributing writers, and they have just really put out the raw form of who they are, where they are in their joyously free journey. And to me, it is so heartwarming. I reread a couple last night, and I was just in tears. My heart, I could feel my heart just going. And you know what? That's my only prop for today. I always do a prop. And as I went walking on the beach yesterday, I found the most incredible tiny heart. It's a
Oh,
rock. But how perfect is that?
that's beautiful.
And so what I'm finding in all these events, Elizabeth, is the heart and the love. So many people wanting to be affirmed and celebrated and to understand, and the hugs and the blessings and the joys that we can share. And this book is just rocking it. It is rocking it, rocking it, rocking it. I thank you from my heart to yours for
Oh,
wanting to do it with me.
yes.
Oh, that just again blows me away. Everybody think about that. I'm a rookie. Elizabeth is a pro, and she was willing to put her step forward and work her tail off actually to make this book happen. And it's just
Oh,
phenomenal. The formatting. Everybody talks about the formatting. Oh my, it just rolls. It rolls. Oh, I'm just so excited about where we're going
oh.
and what we're doing, and the hearts we're touching.
Yes, beautiful. I love that little stone that you found on the beach that's shaped like a heart. Such an affirmation. Um, so Joni, what's your message to people who haven't read the book, who have some kind of curiosity or know somebody who might need to read the book? What would you say to them?
Well, the book is for everyone. It's not just an LGBTQ queer book. It is a book for everyone. And you will gain insights by the stories told and the information and the knowledge. It covers everything about how to come out, how to be celebrating people who are going through that journey. It is a book of passion. It is a book of honesty. It is a book of truth. It is about, you know what it is? It's about being the best you.
Mm,
And these things inspire and encourage, and again, give you confidence and courage. I love those words.
Mm-hmm.
confidence and courage to be the best you. And
Mm-hmm.
all of us want to be the best you,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
I
Uh-huh.
think that's just an innate human thing to do. And
Mm-hmm.
so people everywhere ought to be reading this book, and you don't have to read it from front to the rear of it all at once. You can open it up to any page and then go, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's the power of this. I have never seen a book like this. I've never read a book like this. And of course, I've never written a book like this, because this is totally divine. This is a totally divine kind of book. And I don't mean that in a holy way, people everywhere, but this is inspired by divinity, by a God, by a higher power, by the people involved.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you and I both have life missions that are all that. So this book is just one more way that we're doing that. Beautifully said, Joni, because the way we wrote the book, it actually has writing exercises that are all about self-discovery and self-exploration. It also talks about finding your identity and living boldly just as you are, just as you desire, but figuring out what that is. Someone might be wondering, okay, well, who am I? What do I want? How do I figure it out? Well, the book helps. It even has meditations to help you with QR codes, recorded meditations that I lead as a certified meditation teacher. And it helps you get quiet and still, not listening to the noise of the world or your parents, but going within, listening to spirit or whatever your beliefs are, listening to your own heart and soul of who you are. And so that exercise is helpful for anybody. Like you said, Joni,
Yes.
it's for anybody to figure out who you are and what you want in life. And that's the key to happiness and living your truth. So we're so proud to present this. And our 32 contributors rocked it. They're from all over the country. We had a Zoom call with them last night, and the power of collaboration is just magical because they feel a tremendous sense of pride in a whole different type of pride, and also accomplishment and contribution to the world. So as a writer, if you're out there trying to figure out what to do, consider collaborating. Consider an anthology type book where you can gather voices that enrich your own message. That's what Joni and I did with our own stories, and I brought my journalism to the table and also my allyship as a publisher. So, and then Joni, of course, author of best-selling Nun Better, an amazing love story, brings her 40 years and lifetime gold star lesbian lifestyle, not lifestyle, but life
Thank
experience
you.
to the table as a writer and as now as a speaker. When you launched the book at Brookings Pride and you got on that stage and you talked about the history of Pride and the Stonewall riots, Joni, you rocked it. That was amazing.
Oh, thank
Amazing.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So things aren't really rooted in rainbows and butterflies. They're rooted in violence and oppression and discrimination. And so that's why the book, Joyously Free, counteracts that, just as the Pride movement does. Right, Joni?
Yes, yes. And we all go through struggles. We all go through difficult, challenging times, and that's sure evident in the book, in the stories. And does it mean you're always at a joyously free state of mind? Well, no, no, but that's that you try to every day to do that and to be that. And thank goodness we have each other to lean on and rely on, and again, to collaborate with, and just to be unified in friendship and love, because love always wins. Love
Yes.
always wins.
Love always
Yes.
wins.
I know I feel like I should have that on a big poster or on bumper stickers or on t-shirts
You
everywhere or
should.
imprinted on maybe I should get a tattoo or something. I've never had a tattoo. Maybe I should get a love always wins
Oh,
tattoo.
that would be so great. Oh my
Boy,
gosh.
boy, yes.
Or,
Speaking of that, can I jump in and tell you a quick story?
of course.
I was in Portland as well, and went to Maggie May's bookshop and had a very incredible book event there. And there was a beautiful family of Ryan, Elise, Eleanor, and Tay. Eleanor and Ray are the children of Ray and Elise, and just delightful young people. And so at the end, um, Ray came up to me, and Ray, I said, Ray, what grade are you in now? Oh, I'll be going into third grade. I said, oh, that's so cool. And Ray says, I want to tell you something. I said, okay. And I'm bisexual, Joanie. I'm bisexual. I go, wow. I go, tell me more. And Ray says, well, at school, I like holding hands with the girls more than the guys. And I just really like that. I know I'm bisexual. I know I like both guys and girls. And so I said, that's beautiful, Ray. And I said, what is your mom thinking? Mom is standing right nearby. And mom says, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ray came out to us a couple months ago, and she's doing so good. And the bullying, and Ray pops in there and says, yeah, some people just don't get it. They don't get that love can be for everybody and everywhere. And it was so beautiful. It was so heartwarming. She gave me a great big hug. And I thought, here is a family that in the past they were Mormon, LDS, and they've moved on to a different kind of church spirituality where they're going. But their family is so loving and kind. The older sister Eleanor is an absolute support, and they have gathered together in that love always wins mode, and just an incredible loving family. And I know that as Ray grows and becomes a teenager and then becomes a young adult, will journey and carry her identity, her voice, her being out in whatever way that is. And she's got that united family. And that's what I think is the epitome of what our book does. It opens doors, it opens windows, it helps the discussion to say, yes, let's live freely, honestly, truthfully, confidently, and courageously. And I just had to share that story with you. There's a couple pictures that Connect took, and I don't know if you received them, but they are phenomenal of this young family.
That's amazing. Did they buy the book?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Excellent.
In
Excellent. It's
fact,
gonna
as
help.
I did readings at the book event, they were going through and opening up the page and following right along
Uh-huh.
with me as I read.
Oh,
Yes.
amazing. So there's a chapter in the book called Kid Power, and that's all about helping parents. So that's amazing. All right, Joanie, that was beautifully said. Let's wrap it up. This was short, sweet. Everybody out there, please think about inviting me and Joanie to speak, whether in person or virtually. She's in Oregon, I'm in Michigan, and virtually can be around the world, about this book and the mission behind it and how it can help you in your organization or company or college, university, school. We're all about opening minds and hearts and helping the world be a better place, one person at a time, one
Yes.
reader at a time. And remember, the books are half off so that everybody can walk away with this big burst of joy on the pages of our book. And we appreciate you. So you can contact Joanie at Facebook, Joanie Lindenmeyer, also TikTok, and now Instagram. You can also contact me at twosisterswriting.com. And you can also contact me on Instagram on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing page and on Facebook. So
So
happy
Elizabeth,
writing.
will you describe how you purchased the book from Two Sisters? Because I love the website.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, Joanie, you're so great. So if you want to buy the book from us, you can please go to twosisterswriting.com and order your book there, twosisterswriting.com. And on the page, you will also see the events listings of all the events that Joanie and I have from California to Michigan at the moment. And you can join us and you can support us and send people there, share the information with others. Please also share this with anybody who might be interested or who can help the cause. And Joanie, I appreciate you immensely. And we will see everybody next Friday. So happy writing.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
You're
Happy
welcome.
day.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.